In this afternoon's Community Connection, we are visiting a Susquehanna Valley river town to learn about its haunted past.
WGAL News 8's Corinne Lillis takes us to Columbia, Lancaster County.
So we have something spooky for you guys this afternoon that we are going to preview for you, the Columbia Haunted Lantern Tour that is really just trying to bring some life into Columbia in a very spooky way. So fitting for this time of year. And every year there's a theme for this. Sara Mimnall, you're in charge of this. You're running this event. It's Urban Spirits, the theme this year, right?
Right, absolutely.
So what's that all about?
So the word spirits in our theme this year has 3 different meanings, actually. 1 would be the ghosts of Columbia, 2, the alcohol, and 3, just celebration in general.
So we're standing in front of this giant moose head. You can see that behind me. This is the starting point.
Yes, correct. This is where all of our guests gather before they start their tour.
And this will be going on Friday and Saturday, 6:30 to 9:30 in the evening. You can get your tickets. And of course, you're going to be carrying around the lanterns. It's a haunted lantern tour. So people are going to get scared, right? You're learning and then you're kind of getting spooky a little bit too.
Absolutely. We like to touch on the historical aspect of Columbia, but we also like to add in some minor scare tactics.
Okay, we're going to be hopping over to a couple other spots. We're here on Locust Street downtown in Columbia, so more sneak peeks coming up.
This afternoon at 4, we are taking a tour of Columbia, Lancaster County to learn about its haunted past.
WGAL News 8's Corinne Lillis has more from the Susquehanna River town.
Welcome back to the Columbia Haunted Lantern Tour. I am in spot number 2 on the tour. This is going on Friday and Saturday this weekend. You can still get tickets. And if you like being scared and you want to learn more about Columbia, this is the tour for you. So this room that I'm standing in, I'm told has some haunted history. Becky Wright is with me. You're in charge of this event. Give us a glimpse of what is this room? What are we standing in?
So this building we're in is Art Printing Company. However, back in the 1814s, it was the Bank and Bridge Company. And that company was the company that founded the Susquehanna Bridge that went across the Susquehanna River. Now it's currently occupied by Art Printing, and we're using it as one of our tour stops. This room in particular is a room that you will just pass through, but it's been redone by the owners, Chris and Amy, with new painting and furniture, and just brought back the life to it.
And what's really cool about this event is that it's community run, organized. I mean, you guys are all coming together. It's all volunteers that make this happen.
Yes, Sarah and I are volunteers, and all of our actors are volunteers. All of the funds to make this tour even possible are by local businesses or donations. So yes, it is definitely community-based.
25 people, about 25 people that all come together to make this possible. So again, you can still get your tickets. We're headed upstairs next, and we have some spooky stories for you. Don't go anywhere.
This afternoon at 4, we are learning about the history of Columbia, Lancaster County through its spooky stories.
Well, the tour focuses on the 1800s through the 1930s, and here again is WGAL News 8's Corinne Lillis.
So we've walked up the building here for the Columbia Haunted Lantern Tour, and I'm already a little freaked out, and it's light outside right now. So I can't imagine on Friday and Saturday evening. Sarah, where are we right now? I mean, this building is huge.
It is huge. Right now we are on the 2nd floor of what used to be the Miller Mansion. And we are in one of the bedrooms right now, and we're going to be hosting the Bank and Bridge Company here on our tour nights.
And there's a lot of stories that go along with this building. Haunted encounters, you had one.
Oh, definitely. So we were here doing our own kind of investigation with some of our cast members and other volunteers. Right in this room, we had been kind of talking back and forth with the different spirits. I had asked them to make a noise. Right on cue, something dropped behind us on the floor in the room. And then we had been talking a little bit more. I asked them to do it again, and again, right on cue, something else hit the floor.
So you might want to bring your courage and your bravery if you're doing this tour, because you don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, we have our final stop coming up next. We're going to be at City Gate Church in the basement, and there's been haunted encounters there too. Thanks, Sarah. We'll be right back.
In this afternoon's Community Connection, we're taking you on a haunted lantern tour of Columbia, Lancaster County. Here again is WGAL News 8's Corinne Lillis.
So we've come to our final stop at the Columbia Haunted Lantern Tour, and this spot has been known to be haunted. This is City Gate Church. If you've ever been here on Locust Street, Becky Wright, you're with us. You're helping in charge of this event, the Haunted Lantern Tour. Paint the picture for what this scene will look like on Friday and Saturday.
So in this building, you will see what's our speakeasy scene, which is an illegal bar back in the Prohibition. You'll see flapper girls that are flirting with the tour. You will see gentlemen drinking and smoking cigars, playing cigarettes, and just a little sneak peek, there is a gunshot at the end.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we're going to have a lot of activity in here. And speaking of activity, you have had, there's been some haunted encounters in here.
There has. When we were down here rehearsing a couple times, we heard footsteps walking around when the upstairs was vacant. And it's not just like a regular footstep. You hear like little kids running. And they're very light footsteps. So it's very spooky.
So yeah, if you like to be spooked, this is the tour for you, for sure. And a good way to experience Columbia, learn about the history as well. We're in the basement again here at Citygate. So a couple spots here, a little preview. You can get your tickets for Friday and Saturday. It's 6:30 to 9:30 in the evening. The first tour starts at 6:30. So get your tickets and participate in the Columbia Fun. Back to you.
In this evening's Community Connection, we're taking a tour of Columbia, Lancaster County to learn about its haunted past.
WGAL News 8's Corinne Lillis has more from the Susquehanna River town.
So I have your weekend plans for you guys. Friday and Saturday night in the evenings, you can come out and do the Columbia Haunted Lantern Tour. So if you want to be spooked, this is for you. You can still get your tickets. I'm joined by the directors. We have Becky and Sarah. Becky, what is going to be going on during this tour? What can people expect?
You can expect a lot of history, a lot of fun, some good music, maybe a gunshot, and a trolley ride, of course.
And this has a theme this year, Urban Spirits, right?
Yes, Urban Spirits talks about the booze, the spirits as in their ghostly hauntings, as well as just celebrating Columbia and all of the life and energy that it has.
Right, exactly. So you're learning history as well as maybe possibly getting scared. Sarah, you have had haunted experiences here in this building.
Yes, definitely. So here at Art Printing, we were doing an investigation, and twice on cue, I had asked for the spirits to make a noise. 2 times, right in the room behind me, something dropped and hit the floor.
So reminder and a note, come if you're brave and you want to do this, maybe bring some friends to help you along through this. So you can still get your tickets. Again, it starts 6:30. The tours start on Friday and Saturday evenings. And come and be scared and learn about Columbia. Back to you.